Good morning, children. Now I'm going to take science for 4th standard now. First lesson we have already finished. Now we are going to the second lesson, matter and materials. Now what is materials we are going to see? Everything in the universe is made up of matter. Universe means what? No logo. Okay, whatever is made in the universe is made up of matter. Now we need to explore many different materials to make sense of our world. So from this matter, we have to make different materials to make sense of the world. Now the matter from which a thing is made is called material. The matter from which a thing is made of is called material. So what is a material? The matter from which a thing is made is called as a material. Okay, ஒரு பொருள்ல இருந்து நம்ம செய்யற பொருட்கள் தான் material. For example, wood is a matter. So from the wood what we can make? We can make chair. So chair is a material. So what is the matter here? Wood. It is an object. From the matter what we can make? We can make material. So from the wood what we can make? Chair. So chair is made up of wood. The next example is rubber. So matter is rubber. From rubber what we can make? We can make eraser. Next, one more example is wax. Merigu solraniya? Wax. So from wax what we can make? We can make candle. So from the matter from which a thing is made is called as a material. Then there are some examples given down here. Look at the pictures and identify the materials by which they are made of. So the options are given like paper, clay, glass, wood, plastic, metal, rubber and wax. Now first you have given pipes. So what is pipes? Plastic. Pipes are made of plastic. Then next is a bag is given. So this is also plastic. Next, brick, clay. Next is a glass. Next, a toy is there. So a toy is made up of wood. Then next down you can see the spoons, that is metal. Then chair is made of wood. Candle is made of wax. Next is a chapels, that is rubber. Then paper, so newspaper, paper. So these are made. Okay children. Next some of the objects are given, you have to match it. So 3 columns are given. So first one A, B and C. The first one what is there? Chair. Then next is plastic chair first. Next is a wooden chair. Then rubber shoes. Then leather. Then next wooden box again. Then leather purse. Next is a plastic toy. Then what? Belt. Then plastic toy again. And then wooden spoon. So now we have to match all these 3 columns. Okay. The first will take plastic chair, plastic bag, toy and again a plastic toy. So we have matched now. Next what is there? Wood. Wooden chair, wooden box and wooden spoon. Then leather purse and belt. So now we have matched all these A, B and C columns. Next we will go to the properties of materials. So what we are going to see now? Properties of materials. Now we can measure, see or feel the material. So we can feel see the materials. Now different types of materials have different properties. So many materials have different properties that make them useful for various purposes. So these materials can be used for various purposes. நிறைய இதுக்கு நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். Most materials have more than one property. So many materials have more than one properties. They can be hard. Hard என்னது? கடினமானது. Soft means மென்மையானது. So hard or soft. Then shiny or dull. Shiny na பளபளப்பா இருக்கிறது. Dull na மங்கலா இருக்கிறது. Then smooth மென்மையானது or rough சொரசொரப்பா இருக்கிறது. Smooth or rough. And flexible or rigid. Flexible na நம்ம வந்து bend பண்ணலாம், straight பண்ணலாம், flexible. Rigid na it should be straight. So what are the properties? They can be hard or soft. What is the first one? Hard or soft. Next is shiny or dull. So next, smooth or rough. The next one is flexible or rigid. Okay, these are the four. So what and all I said? Hard or soft, shiny or dull, smooth or rough, flexible or rigid. So these are the four. Now first we will see the hard and soft materials. Now materials which cannot be compressed, easily compressed. Compressed na அழுத்தம் போடுறது சரியா? Which cannot be easily compressed, cut, bent or scratched. Scratched are called hard materials. So what are the hard materials? Which cannot be easily compressed, cut or bent is called as a hard materials. For that example is brick, bone and steel. Brick means single, bone means elumbu and steel. The next is materials which can be easily compressed. That is easy நம்ம அழுத்தம் போடலாம் அதுல. Compress, what did I say? The compress means அழுத்தம். It can be easily compressed, cut, bent or scratched are called as a soft materials. So they are called as a soft materials. For that example is foam. Foam means what? Panju. Foam, clay, kaliman and skin. So these are the example for soft. So for the hardest example brick, bone and steel. And for the softest foam, clay and skin. Foam means what I said? Panju. Clay is a kaliman and skin. So these are the examples. So what did I say for the hard materials? Which cannot be easily compressed, cut or bent. These are called as a hard materials. And materials which can be easily compressed, cut or bent, they are called as a soft materials. Okay. Now next we'll try to answer is there. That is, write whether the given materials are hard or soft. First they have given wood. Next one is eraser. And next one is cotton. So we have to say whether it is hard or soft. So now wood. This cannot be compressed, cut or bent easily. So these are called as a hard materials. Eraser. So flexible, it can bend. So it is soft. Cotton is also soft material. Okay. Next we will go to the shiny and dull material. So we have finished hard or soft. Next we are going to go shiny or dull. First is a shiny. Materials which reflect the light well are called shiny. Shiny na sonna palapalappa irukkuradhu illaya? Shiny materials. Example, stainless steel, gold and the diamond. Now shiny materials I already said palapalappa irukkum, which reflects the light. For example, if you take a diamond, வைரம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அது நம்ம எடுத்தோம்னா நம்ம அதுலேருந்து என்ன வரும், நமக்கு ஒளி வரும் இல்லையா, which reflects the light for us. So it is called as a shiny materials. Then materials which do not reflect the light, which we cannot get the light from that, they are called as a dull materials. For example, candle, paper and jute bag. Jute na sanal. Jute bag. From this, do we reflect the light from that? No. So they are called as a dull materials. So what are the shiny and dull materials? Materials which reflect the light are called as a shiny materials, and the materials which do not reflect the light are called as a dull materials. Now what did I say example for the shiny material? You can say as gold and diamond. And for the dull material you can say as candles, jute bags. So we do not reflect the light from this, so they are dull. Okay. Next is a rough and smooth materials. What we are going to go now? Smooth and rough materials. Now, materials which have ups and downs. Ups and downs means what? Made up pallan solrom illaya, that is ups and downs. Ups and downs on their surface are called rough materials. Rough na enadhu? Sorasorupun solrom illaya. So which have ups and downs are called as a rough materials. For example, brick, single, rock, para adala irukku, adala namak smooth ah kediyadhu, sorasorappa da irukum illaya. So they are rough. And tire. So these are the examples. Now, materials which do not have ups and downs, made up illada material, they are called as a smooth materials. Okay, yeah. Now, example is smooth na menmaiyaga irukum. Okay, that is mirror. Mirror எப்படி இருக்கும்? நமக்கு ups and downs இருக்குமா? மிரர்ல கண்ணாடி இருக்கு இல்லையா? மேடு பள்ளம் இருக்குமா அதுல? No. So we do not have ups and downs. So mirror you can take as an example. Then silk cloth. பட்டு துணி இருக்கு இல்லையா? Do we see ups and downs in that? No. So it is a smooth material. Then tiles. Floor போடுறாங்க இல்லையா? வீட்ல tiles. So these are also the smooth materials. So for the rough materials, what did we saw? That is brick, rock and tire. And for the smooth, mirror, silk cloth and tiles. Okay. So now we finish hard or soft, shiny or dull, smooth or rough, and next we are going to go to the flexible or rigid. Now we will see the flexible. Now materials which can be bent or stretched. நம்ம bendum பண்ணலாம், straight பண்ணலாம். Straight, they are called as flexible materials. Okay, for example, if you take a rubber band நம்ம என்ன பண்ண முடியும்? Stretch பண்ண முடியும். திருப்பி அதை வந்து அதோட நார்மல் நிலைமை கொண்டு வர முடியும். Okay, these kind of examples. Then electric wire and cycle tube. So these are the flexible materials. And materials which cannot be bent. For example, if you take a wooden scale or plastic scale, what happens? We cannot bend or not we can stretch. If we bend means what will happen? It will break. So it is not flexible. So these are called as a rigid materials. Okay. So rigid means what I said, kadinamanadu illaya. So materials which cannot be bent or stretched easily are known as a rigid materials. Example, stick. Already I said the example for that. Wooden scale and stone. So these are the example for the rigid. And for flexible, what I said, rubber band, electric wire and cycle tube. So these are the examples for this. Okay. Now, so see here, try to answer they have given. Sort the given objects as rough or smooth. So we are going to sort out, okay, whether it is rough or smooth. Yes. Now they have given, first they have given wet soap. So it is smooth. Okay. Then coir. Coir na enadhu? Thengai naar solrom illaya? That is coir. It will be rough or smooth? It is rough. Then feather. Feather means what? Iragu. We will say illaya, paravayoda iragu irukku illaya? That is feather. How it will be? It is rough? No, it is smooth. Then stone, kal, it will be rough. The next, glass ball. Glass ball is smooth. The next is a paper board. Paper board is also smooth. Then sandpaper. What is sandpaper, children? Paint அடிக்கும் போதெல்லாம் இது யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க இல்லையா? While painting they use this paper, sandpaper, which will be in brown color இல்லையா? That is called as a sandpaper. That is rough. சொரசொரப்பா இருக்கும். The next is a plastic spoon, smooth. So these we have sorted out whether it is rough or smooth. Then next is waterproof materials. So what is waterproof materials? Waterproof materials. Now, materials which do not allow water to pass through them are called waterproof materials, where the water does not go inside, which does not allow to go inside to pass through them are called as a waterproof materials. For example, raincoat. Okay, during the rainy time, what we will do? We will wear the raincoat. For what we are wearing? Not to allow the water inside your body. So we are wearing raincoat, and as well as aluminum foil of a tablet strip. A tablet strip that is made up of a aluminum foil. White means the water should not go inside it. For that only they are making that is a aluminum foil. Then raincoat and aluminum foil are the examples of waterproof materials. Okay children, so we will continue in the next class. Thank you.